Hello, happy Friday. It is July 29th. I am MJ and this is a general reading for the collective. And today I am using my Urban Crow Oracle. Oh my God, it's like the rural juror. My Urban Crow Oracle. And this deck is the one that is published by Hay House. This isn't the indie deck, this is the Hay House edition. And it releases officially August 16th. However, if you ordered from me, I am going to start shipping my decks next week. So, in fact, I'm starting, I think, to get everything kind of pulled together here over the weekend. So, let's get right to it. Let's talk about the reading for the collective. Let's dive right on in. It's early here. My thought was I would do the reading earlier because it would be cooler in my office, but that thought was not correct since it's not that much cooler in my office. And I know I should have an air conditioner. Okay. Oh yes, every year I do this. Every year I say, you know what I need to do this summer? Buy an air conditioner. And then I don't think about it because it's 65 degrees, and who's thinking about an air conditioner when it's 65 degrees out? And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like 90. And when, I'm knee deep in the heat, I'm thinking, well, now I need an air conditioner. So I've gone over to Lowe's or Home Depot, and of course, they're all sold out. So this is just poor planning on my part. So, okay, anyway, let's just dive into the reading. Sorry. Okay. So the first card I'm going to pull here is that energy that we're working with, the energy that's influencing us, the energy that's behind our mood, how we perceive events, how we relate to one another. Oh, look at this. I love community for today. Community is a reminder that we are all part of this shared experience called life, right? That we're all connected. We are all part of something. And maybe you're today thinking a little bit more about your deeper community, like the community that you engage with on a daily basis. You might be thinking more global, maybe a little less local today. Maybe you're thinking about how your actions affect those around the world, right? Community brings us to this place where we feel supported and loved by those who we consider our community, those who get us, who connect with us. Today might be a great day to find a group or to connect with other like-minded individuals who share similar passions, because in that you'll find grounded energy, you'll find strength, you'll find support, right? That can weather a storm. So today is really, the focus is around community, and you're going to feel that connection. You're going to feel that tug towards other people and towards a group specifically that you understand. Maybe it's an Instagram group or a TikTok group or I know, what a crazy concept, a group in real life, right? Maybe you have like a knitting circle, or you want to start a knitting circle. This might be something that you think about, like, hey, I want to build an organization that connects people who have a shared interest. So that's the energy that's influencing us. Again, it's really about connecting with one another and feeling strength and offering support. Okay, so the upcoming opportunity . Commitment. Wow. See, these crows, they know what's going on. Commitment shows up here as an opportunity for you to take this concept of community and put it into work, put it to practice. What are you going to commit to? Are you committed to a group that you feel connected with? Have you been kind of, shying away from some responsibilities? Commitment makes us aware of the fact that we sacrifice some things, right? Not everything is always perfect, but in that sacrifice, we know that what we're doing is we're building a stronger connection. It's not looked at from the lens of resentment when we commit to something that we enjoy doing. If you find yourself overcommitting, right? If you're somebody who's just like, yeah, sign me up for that, I'll be on the board of that. Yeah, I can teach that class. And oh, sure, cookies for the bake sale, I've got it. If you are somebody who overcommits, you can all of a sudden feel overwhelmed, and that commitment, that latest commitment, maybe if it was hosting, a sleepover with 12 kids, you start feeling resentment. That's when you know you've overcommitted yourself. That's when you have to start checking in with your mental health and say, hey, what am I ready to commit to that I care about, something that I cherish, right? And what are the commitments I'm making that I do so because of maybe FOMO, or because I want people to think that I'm a super person. So be aware you're going to have an opportunity to commit to something. And if it's something that you care very much about, if it's about building a community, if it's about bringing people together that share a common goal, who find strength and support from one another, then it's a commitment worth keeping. If it's a commitment where it's like, you're baking 150 cookies and you just don't have the bandwidth to do it, and you find yourself grumbling, you need to evaluate, why am I doing this? Why is my desire to help leading into resentment? So just be aware where commitment might come up. It might make you feel super awesome about what you're doing and loving and generous with your time and your resources, or it might make you feel like you are being put upon and you're grumbling. And if you're grumbling, nobody likes to receive help from somebody who grumbles. I'm just going to say. Okay, let's see who's showing up as the uninvited house guest. Ooh, look at this, observation. So whoever this is that's coming up, right, they are going to bring with them some observations. They may have been watching you. They may have been taking a look at what you've been doing, and they may have some input that they would like to share, or maybe they're recognizing a way that you're doing something. Maybe they're recognizing your strengths here and all the hard work, and they're figuring out their next move. So this is somebody who's not about to jump in and take any action right away, but they may be able to share some insights later on down the road. What they're going to do is they're going to evaluate. And maybe if you are creating an organization, or you are creating a group that requires some sort of approval in some way, this person who's coming in is going to observe what you're doing. They're going to observe your commitments. They're going to observe how committed you are, perhaps, to whatever organization that you're working to build, or whatever it is that you're trying to pull together. They, again, not going to make any rash decisions. They're not somebody who is, ready to just say yes or no off the cuff. They want to observe. They want to check things out. They want to take their time and really analyze the situation. So if you are depending on someone for approval or to move forward, just know they aren't going to just decide willy-nilly. They're not going to play on their heartstrings. They're going to really evaluate the entire situation as a whole. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here for the advice. Okay. Look at this. Freedom. Ooh, love this. So, you are free to move about the cabin. This is a time where you are in control of where you go. You are free. There are no strings attached. There's nothing holding you back. You are not tethered to any one idea or to a person in any way. This is where you have this freedom to explore all of your options. And you might find that, you travel within this community, but you're still able to make big decisions. You're still able to move where you want to move, that you're not restricted in any way. Yes, you have commitments, right? But you still have the freedom to say yes or no to these commitments. And when you understand that, that in itself breeds more freedom, because it gives you the power of choice. You know, yeah, we have this person who's coming in. They are going to watch everything that you do, but it's okay, right? They are looking down on you, I think, approvingly. They like what you're doing. So run with it. You are free. So, peace.